Did you know that some of the strange things you experience every day, like night sweats, constant mood swings, or even struggling to stay motivated, could actually be signs of a vitamin D deficiency? Most people know vitamin D is important for strong bones, but its role in your health goes far beyond that. Vitamin D impacts over 2,500 genes in your body, influencing everything from how your brain functions to how your immune system fights off illness. Here's something even more surprising. When you get a blood test for vitamin D, it only measures the inactive form, 25-OH-D, not the active form that actually powers your body at the cellular level. So, you could be told your levels are normal while your cells are desperately starved for vitamin D. In today's video, we're diving deep into 11 bizarre and often overlooked symptoms of vitamin D deficiency. I'll explain the science behind each one and, more importantly, give you practical solutions to correct it and protect your health. Let's get started. Number 1. Excessive head sweating. Let's talk about a symptom of vitamin D deficiency that most people would never suspect: excessive head sweating. Now, sweating is normal, right? It's how our bodies regulate temperature. But if you find that your head is sweating more than usual, even when you're not overheated or exercising, it could be a hidden sign that your body is low on vitamin D. Vitamin D plays a big role in regulating your autonomic nervous system. This system controls all the automatic functions in your body, like your heartbeat, digestion, and yes, sweat production. When you're deficient in vitamin D, this system can become unbalanced, causing your sweat glands to work overtime. And for some reason, the sweat glands on your head are particularly sensitive to this disruption. That's why you might notice your scalp, forehead, or even your face becoming unusually sweaty. This isn't just something that affects adults. In fact, excessive head sweating in infants was once considered an early sign of rickets, a severe form of vitamin D deficiency. The simplest solution is to get more natural sunlight. Just 20 to 30 minutes a day can help your body naturally produce vitamin D. But if that's not possible due to your lifestyle or the season, supplementing with 2,000 to 5,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily can make a big difference. And remember to pair it with magnesium to help with absorption. It's a small change that could stop that constant sweating and improve your overall health. Number 2. Night sweats. Waking up drenched in sweat, even though the room is cool, can be frustrating and confusing. While many people blame stress, menopause, or even their bedding, night sweats can actually be a strange but important warning sign of a vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D is essential for keeping your immune system balanced. When your body is low on vitamin D, your immune system can become overactive, triggering inflammation and raising your core body temperature, even while you're asleep. On top of that, vitamin D plays a key role in regulating the hypothalamus, the part of your brain that controls body temperature. When the hypothalamus isn't functioning properly due to low vitamin D, it can cause your body to sweat excessively as a way to cool down. This reaction is similar to how your body naturally responds to a fever during an infection, but in this case, it's your body overcompensating because it's missing the vitamin D it needs to regulate temperature properly. So, how do you fix this? The first step is to restore healthy vitamin D levels. For most adults, taking 5,000 to 10,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily can help correct the deficiency. But there's more. You also need magnesium. Without enough magnesium, your body can't properly activate vitamin D. Adding 200 to 400 milligrams of magnesium daily can boost absorption and improve overall results. By addressing this hidden cause, you could finally put an end to those disruptive night sweats and sleep more comfortably. Number 3. Mood swings and emotional instability. Have you ever felt like your emotions are all over the place, happy one moment, irritable the next, and then suddenly overwhelmed with sadness? While it's easy to blame stress or lack of sleep, these unpredictable mood swings could actually be a sign of vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D has a profound impact on your brain chemistry, particularly on the production of serotonin, often called the happiness hormone. Serotonin is responsible for stabilizing your mood, promoting feelings of well-being, and even helping you sleep better. When your body lacks vitamin D, serotonin levels can drop, leading to mood instability, irritability, and even symptoms of depression. Vitamin D also regulates the HPA axis, the system that connects the hypothalamus, pituitary gland, and adrenal glands. This system manages how your body responds to stress by controlling the release of cortisol, your primary stress hormone. When vitamin D is low, this system can become unbalanced, causing abnormal cortisol spikes that leave you feeling anxious, overwhelmed, or emotionally drained. What's the solution? Start by supplementing with 5,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily, paired with vitamin K2 to ensure proper absorption and prevent calcium buildup in the arteries. Additionally, make it a habit to get at least 20 minutes of sunlight each day. Natural sunlight helps your body naturally produce vitamin D and improves mood. By restoring your vitamin D levels, you can support your brain chemistry, balance your emotions, and regain a sense of emotional stability. Number 4. Procrastination and low motivation. We all struggle with procrastination from time to time, but if you constantly feel stuck, unmotivated, or unable to follow through on tasks, it might not just be laziness or burnout. Surprisingly, this could be a sign of a vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D plays a critical role in brain health, especially in the nucleus accumbens, the part of the brain responsible for controlling motivation, reward, and the drive to take action. This brain region relies heavily on the neurotransmitter dopamine, which is often called the motivation molecule. Dopamine fuels your desire to set goals, complete tasks, and feel rewarded for your efforts. When your body is low in vitamin D, dopamine production can drop. This means that the chemical signals that typically give you that push to get things done are weakened, leaving you feeling mentally sluggish, uninspired, and stuck in a cycle of procrastination. Start by restoring your vitamin D levels with 5,000 to 10,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily. This helps your brain produce more dopamine naturally. But don't stop there. Engage in dopamine-boosting activities like regular exercise, setting and achieving small goals, and practicing gratitude. Even simple actions like crossing off a to-do list item can give your brain a quick dopamine reward. By supporting your brain with vitamin D and healthy habits, you can reignite your motivation, sharpen your focus, and finally overcome procrastination. Number 5. Panic attacks and severe anxiety. If you've ever experienced a sudden surge of overwhelming fear, a racing heart, or shortness of breath for no clear reason, you know how terrifying a panic attack can be. While anxiety and panic are often linked to stress or trauma, a hidden but powerful trigger could be a vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D is deeply involved in brain health, particularly in regulating serotonin, the neurotransmitter responsible for mood balance and emotional stability. Low serotonin levels are strongly linked to anxiety and panic disorders. But that's not all. Vitamin D also affects the amygdala, the brain's fear center, which controls how we process fear and stress. When vitamin D levels drop, the amygdala can become overactive, heightening fear responses and making you more prone to panic attacks. Additionally, vitamin D helps regulate the HPA axis, hypothalamus pituitary adrenal axis, which controls your body's response to stress. A deficiency can lead to dysregulated cortisol, stress hormone, levels, intensifying feelings of anxiety. Start by supplementing with 5,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily to support emotional balance and calm the brain's fear responses. Pair this with simple but effective breathing exercises. Try slow, deep nasal breathing to activate your parasympathetic nervous system, which naturally reduces anxiety and calms the body. By restoring your vitamin D levels and practicing relaxation techniques, you can significantly reduce anxiety and regain a sense of calm and control. Number 6. Itchiness in bones and joints. Do you often feel a deep, dull ache in your pelvis, lower back, or legs that just won't go away? Many people mistake this type of pain for arthritis or aging, but it could actually be a sign of vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D is essential for helping your body absorb calcium, the mineral that strengthens your bones. Without enough vitamin D, your body struggles to absorb calcium efficiently, leading to a condition called osteomalacia in adults. Osteomalacia is the softening of bones, and it can cause deep, aching pain, not the sharp, localized pain you might feel from an injury, but a more widespread, nagging discomfort, especially in the pelvis, hips, and lower spine. Over time, this deficiency can weaken your bones from the inside out, making them more prone to stress fractures and contributing to joint stiffness and discomfort. Unfortunately, many people live with this pain for years without realizing that it's caused by something as simple as low vitamin D. Start by increasing your vitamin D intake. A daily dose of 10,000 to 20,000 IU of vitamin D3, under medical supervision, can help replenish your levels and support bone health. Pair this with vitamin K2, -7 Malawian kwaches, which ensures that the calcium you absorb is directed to your bones where it belongs, not your arteries, where it could cause calcification. By correcting your vitamin D levels, you can strengthen your bones and finally find relief from that persistent achy discomfort. Number 7. Loss of muscle strength. Have you noticed feeling weaker than usual, struggling to lift things, or even having trouble getting up from a chair? If your legs and shoulders feel weaker than they used to, it might not just be aging or inactivity, it could be a sign of a vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D plays a crucial role in regulating calcium, which isn't just important for bones, but also for muscle contraction and strength. Calcium allows your muscles to contract properly, giving you the strength and control needed for daily movements. When your body lacks vitamin D, it can't absorb or regulate calcium effectively, leading to weakened muscle fibers and poor muscle function. This weakness is often most noticeable in the large muscles that support posture and balance, such as those in the legs and shoulders. This is why vitamin D deficiency is linked to a higher risk of falls and fractures, especially in older adults. The loss of muscle strength can also lead to fatigue, slower reflexes, and a general lack of physical energy. Start by taking 5,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily to support calcium absorption and muscle function. But supplementation alone isn't enough. Pair it with strength training exercises. Simple bodyweight movements like squats, leg raises, or resistance band workouts can help rebuild muscle strength and improve stability. By combining proper vitamin D levels with regular physical activity, you can regain muscle strength, prevent falls, and feel stronger in your everyday life. Number 8. Joint stiffness. Do your knees, fingers, or even your chest feel stiff, especially when you wake up or after sitting for long periods? While joint stiffness is often blamed on aging or overuse, it can actually be a sign of a vitamin D deficiency that's quietly affecting your joints. Vitamin D is essential for maintaining healthy cartilage, the smooth tissue that cushions your joints. It also plays a major role in controlling inflammation in the body. When you're low on vitamin D, your body can't properly maintain cartilage, leading to joint wear and tear. On top of that, the lack of vitamin D can trigger chronic inflammation, making joints feel stiff and achy. This stiffness is most common in weight-bearing joints like the knees and hips, but can also show up in the fingers and even in the breastbone, causing discomfort in the chest when stretching or breathing deeply. Over time, this deficiency can accelerate the development of osteoarthritis, a condition where joint cartilage breaks down, causing pain and limited movement. Start by supplementing with 5,000 to 10,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily to reduce inflammation and support joint health. Pair this with omega-3 fatty acids from fish oil or flaxseed oil, which are well known for their ability to combat inflammation and lubricate joints. By boosting your vitamin D and omega-3 intake, you can reduce joint stiffness, protect your cartilage, and move more freely throughout your day. Number 9. Chronic fatigue. Do you constantly feel exhausted, even after a full night's sleep? Struggling to get through the day without feeling drained might seem like a normal part of life, but persistent chronic fatigue could be a hidden sign of vitamin D deficiency. Here's the science behind it. Vitamin D is crucial for the health and function of your mitochondria, the tiny energy factories inside every cell. These mitochondria are responsible for producing the energy your body and brain need to function. When your vitamin D levels are low, your mitochondria can't operate efficiently, leading to reduced energy production and that all too familiar feeling of exhaustion. A vitamin D deficiency can also weaken your immune system, allowing dormant viruses like the Epstein-Barr virus, EBV, to reactivate. This virus is closely linked to conditions like chronic fatigue syndrome, CFS, which causes persistent, unexplained fatigue that rest doesn't relieve. If you've ever had mono or other viral infections, low vitamin D could be allowing these viruses to drain your energy. Start by taking 10,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily to replenish your body's energy reserves. Also, prioritize good sleep hygiene, stick to a consistent bedtime, avoid screens before sleep, and make sure your room is cool and dark. By correcting your vitamin D levels and improving your sleep, you can boost your energy, support your immune system, and finally overcome that relentless fatigue. Number 10. Mental sluggishness, brain fog. Do you find yourself struggling to concentrate, forgetting things easily, or feeling mentally foggy? This frustrating mental sluggishness, often called brain fog, can make even simple tasks feel overwhelming. While it's easy to blame stress or poor sleep, a hidden vitamin D deficiency might be the real culprit. Vitamin D is critical for maintaining healthy brain function. It supports the communication between neurons, your brain cells, ensuring that signals are transmitted quickly and efficiently. When vitamin D levels are low, this communication slows down, leading to problems with focus, memory, and decision-making. Additionally, vitamin D helps reduce inflammation in the brain and protects against the buildup of harmful plaques linked to cognitive decline. Without enough vitamin D, your brain's processing speed can slow, making you feel mentally sluggish and less sharp. Over time, this can increase the risk of developing neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Start by taking 5,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily to support optimal brain function. But don't stop there. Add omega-3 fatty acids, found in fish oil, and B vitamins, especially B6, B9, and B12, to your routine. These nutrients work together to protect neurons, improve mental clarity, and enhance memory. By replenishing your vitamin D levels and nourishing your brain with key nutrients, you can sharpen your focus, think more clearly, and leave that brain fog behind. Number 11. Constant hunger and overeating. Do you feel hungry all the time, no matter how much you eat? Struggling with constant cravings or overeating could be more than just a lack of willpower. It might be a sign of a vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D plays a key role in regulating two important hormones that control your appetite, leptin and insulin. Leptin is known as the fullness hormone because it signals to your brain when you've had enough to eat. When vitamin D levels are low, leptin can't function properly, making it harder for your brain to recognize when you're full. Vitamin D also affects insulin sensitivity, which controls how your body processes blood sugar. Poor insulin function leads to blood sugar spikes and crashes, triggering more cravings and causing you to reach for sugary, high-calorie foods. Over time, this cycle can lead to weight gain, obesity, and even type 2 diabetes. Start by taking 5,000 to 10,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily to help regulate leptin and improve insulin sensitivity. Alongside supplementation, focus on eating a balanced diet rich in protein, fiber, and healthy fats. These nutrients keep you full longer and help prevent blood sugar spikes. By restoring your vitamin D levels and making smarter food choices, you can curb those constant cravings, feel satisfied after meals, and take control of your weight and overall health. If you've been struggling with any of these unusual symptoms, whether it's constant fatigue, mood swings, joint stiffness, or even uncontrollable cravings, it could be your body's way of signaling a vitamin D deficiency. Don't ignore these warning signs. Getting your vitamin D levels checked is a simple but powerful step toward better health. If your levels are low, start supplementing with vitamin D3, typically 5,000 to 10,000 IU daily, and pair it with supportive nutrients like vitamin K2, magnesium, and omega-3s for optimal absorption. Also, aim for 20 minutes of sunlight each day and focus on a balanced diet to support your body naturally. Take charge of your health today. A few small changes can lead to a stronger, more energized, and healthier you.